Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all doing good and well as usual. Today we are going to be doing our picks for spring. This is another collab video with some awesome ladies. I'm going to link everybody down in the description box below. And thank you again to all the lovely ladies who organized this fun collab. Now, if you guys are new to my seasonal rack or new to my channel, how I choose them is I choose different colors and different finishes from different brands. This is how I utilize my entire untried collection and just my collection in general. So I usually just stick to 10 picks because sometimes if I just, just amass a whole bunch of polishes onto a spring rack, I don't get to half of them. So, and sometimes I'll pop in some extras here and there. So the ones that you see behind me are some that I have worn before that I really want to get out, and some that I've just been itching to get out for the springtime and just in general because I've had them in my collection for far too long. So with them being untried. So with that, let's just get into these 10 picks. The very first one we're going to be talking about is China Glaze's Snap My Dragon. This did come out in a spring collection for 2013. Now, this is named after a flower, and by my last video, you guys probably know some of you probably know I'm flower illiterate because I don't know a lot about them. I compared two polish names that had the name Heather in it, and they were both pink or purple, and turns out that Heather is a flower, so that's really nice. I actually like flowers, but I don't know a lot about them. But this one is named after, well, it's a play on the word the flower snapdragon, and this is a really gorgeous reddish pink fluorescent, kind of a metallic. It's not a metallic formula or anything, but kind of looks metallic on your nails. It's very pretty. Red isn't really a color that you think of for spring, but that's why I thought it was pretty unique with the pink in there. I haven't worn it for a long time, and that's just kind of why I like to look back and go to some favorites, because I actually do enjoy this one. So that was China Glaze's Snap My Dragon. After that, we have a pink, an orchid pink. This is Color Club's Can You Not. This is probably a bit close to Orly's Kaleidoscope Eyes, but I haven't tried a lot of the Color Clubs in my collection, but I have tried a few, and I do like this brand. It's, inexpensive and pretty good quality. I really do like pinks like this. They just have a lot of white and gray in them that makes them a bit dusty but bright at the same time. And this one I'm gonna get on my nails, I think. Yep, kind of matches my ensemble too, which is also nice, very springy. And yeah, Color Club, I gotta talk about them more, but probably will after I try more. Definitely looking forward to this one. So that is Color Club's Can You Not. We have an ugly pretty pick, you guys. This is China Glaze's Budding Romance. Widely loved and widely unavailable, but there is a dupe it with Phoebe Moon's Project Dupe It. Love this. It's also, hers is called Build Me Up Buttercup. This is a beautiful polish, but the formula not so much. Takes about 4 coats, but the buildup is so worth it. This is such an unusual polish because spring is kind of an unusual time, It's where we're just kind of transitioning from the cold weather to the warm weather, but it's kind of like fall weather too. So with that, it's just, we don't really know what to wear in spring. At least I don't. I have to wear like boots with like a dress. That's not a look, but it could be depending on what the dress is. But yeah, I love this so much. This is one of my backups in my collection, and I think of this every single spring because of that collection. It was one of my favorite collections from China Glaze, and I definitely like wearing this in the months of March or April. Green can definitely be the color for April too, but love this one so much. So that was China Glaze's Budding Romance. Next, I'm gonna have to get Orly's It's Brittany Beach on my fingernails because I've had this in my collection since I did my video about nail polishes I bought for the name, and this was one of them. Electric blues are an all-year polish for me, you guys. They are bold but bright, and that's what makes them, fun for every season. I love this one. I think it's pretty close to Essie's Butler Please, but this one has a better formula, so can't hate on that. And a better brush probably if you don't have all the Essies that have the changed brushes. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. I've been neglecting Orly, so you know I gotta show them love. Definitely this one. So that was Orly's It's Brittany Beach. Now we're moving into some specialty finishes. The first one I have for you is KB Shimmer's Prince Charming. And not only do I love the name of this one, I also love the mix of glitters in here. There's the purple, the kind of cerulean blue, and there's also a bit of pink and the dark navy blue, kind of like electric midnight blue. Really, really pretty. This reminds me of a really, really pretty, like violety, like rose bush or something like that, with a bit of white roses peeking through. Yep, I'm here for this. This also looks like a jawbreaker, especially when it's matte, because jawbreakers are matte. Kind of reminds me of paint splatter on the wall. That is just a masterpiece. Yep, this one is a masterpiece. Love it. I highly recommend it. You do try it matte. It dries down to a dull finish, but you know, just to, you know, bring out more of the glitters, I think the matte really does do that. So yeah, that was a white curly, and KB Shimmer makes one of my favorite white curlies along with MJ Lacquer, both solid brands for white curlies. Love them both. So that is KB Shimmer's Prince Charming. We have a green next, you guys. This is Cadillacs Exhale. Now, this one, I've been waiting to go on my nails for a long time now. It is definitely that minty, like sagey, spearminty vibe that I really like for spring, and the glitters in here are very unique. The circle orange glitters in here are what was pulling me, and I haven't seen glitters like that in a polish, or maybe I haven't, I ignored it, but these ones really stood out. The green, the gold, the orange go together so well, and that's just what makes this a perfect minty crelly for the spring season. Love this one. So I'm definitely gonna have to wear this very soon because it is the month of March, so you know. And it's also pretty nice for St. Patrick's Day, you know, if you kind of want something more relaxed but fun at the same time. So that was Cadillacs Exhale. Next, okay, I'm chuckling because this is from Hardas Nails and it's called Fiona, and every single time a polish is named Fiona, it has some kind of ugly aspect to it, probably because of Shrek, which is a wonderful movie franchise, but I think it's rude, you know, but it's still funny at the same time. So this one is called Fiona, and it's a beautiful, like, buttery yellow crelly with a lot of purple and blue metallic flakies in there. There's an abundant amount of flakies in here. Really nice. This is jam-packed. Hardas Nails is a very interesting brand. I do have another flaky from them. It's not as jam-packed as this one, though the other one I have is quite sparse, but this one is pretty jam-packed and it drew me in, so I'm very excited to try this one. It's definitely one of my ugly pretty picks for this season, I think. Yep. So you're probably gonna see it again, and I definitely have to get all these curlies on my nails ASAP. So that was Hardas Nails Fiona. Next, I do have one from Maiden that I just picked up and polished pick up in February of this year. This is called Even Miracles Take a Little Time. Okay, so you know, blue and pink always draw me in, but especially when it's a shimmer, it's all mine. Look at how ethereal this looks. I think I need just all polishes that have this glow. This is gonna look outstanding in the sun, I can already tell. I'm gonna have to get this on my nails ASAP. And you know what? I do think Color Club and Fair Maiden has an accent would go together very well. Maybe this could even be a topper on this to bring more of the pink out. I'll definitely have to experiment this one as a topper too, because it is a bit sheer, so I think it could, you know, build up to something pretty nice on a nice polish. So definitely looking forward to try this one. I'm in love just looking at it through the camera. The glow is just, and there's also a bit of a green shimmer in there as well. So hoping all that goodness comes out on my nail beds. So that was Fair Maiden's Even Miracles Take a Little Time. Next, we have an orange that reminds me of a flower that I do know. This is OPI's Mirror Merle on the Wall, and this kind of reminds me of geraniums. Even though this isn't as bright as geraniums is, it kind of drew me in with that orangey color. It's not so much of a burnt orange, it's more of a coral orange. And what drew me in there is those gold glass fleck flakies in there. So pretty. This actually reminds me of Simple Colors Clay Me, but that one has silver glass fleck and this one has gold. So, you know, I got both. Not mad at that. really, really nice. I think this one will build up pretty nicely in 2 coats on my nails. On my swatch stick, that was 3 coats because the swatch wheel is quite white, so I don't think, and my nails aren't that white. They kind of have like a tint to them, you know, because I do wear polish on my nails. So yeah, I think this will only build up in 2 coats, but I really do like the glitters in here, and I'm hoping they won't get saturated in the base when it's on my nail bed, so we'll see. Update coming. So that was OPI's Mirror on the Wall. And the very last one I have is actually a very interesting pick from Essence Polish. This is their Shine Last and Go gel nail polish. It's not gel, it's just regular nail polish. From just the drugstore. This is called Ready For It. And you guys, already know why I picked this, because of that ethereal pink glow in there. This is actually a pretty interesting drugstore find. So this one, while it's pretty, the pink glow in there doesn't come out as prominently as it would in an indie polish. It actually comes out more prominently on the cap, which I like. It's fine. But this one actually has more of a orangey undertone glow to it, which kind of takes away the beige and the pinkness, but it makes for a really interesting contrast between beige and orange. So I'm looking forward to trying this one. It's amazing that this one comes with a paddle brush, and some brands still don't without making you purchase it. H&M is another brand that has nice paddle brushes, even for their 8 ml size bottles. So looking forward to try this one. The formula on it when I added the 2nd coat was a bit finicky, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful when I try this. But I think this is a beautiful, beautiful neutral pick for the spring. It is lovely. So that was Essence's Ready For It. All right, guys, that was it for these 10 spring picks. I really love filming seasonal picks. It just reminds me of some forgotten favorites and really helps me get through my collection quite fast. I'll probably wear more than 10 since, spring is longer than a month, even though we're not officially into spring yet. It hasn't started. But we're almost there. And yeah, let me know what you guys are planning to wear, and let me know what you thought of these picks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.